Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Manticore. It's the Tier 10 British light tank. It's located on the defending spawn of Steps Assault, and it's under the command of Sepbon Awa of the SBN clan.
It's our time to shine.
That sounds like skill to me. Okay, game on. 105mm light, well, it's not a light gun, it's a 105mm British gun. It's actually, I think, one of the derivations of the L7. It's actually, was originally known as the Chimera rather than the Manticore, but unfortunately there was already a Chimera tank in the game, and therefore they had to name it something different. It's capable of 390 alpha, 248mm pen, and a rapid shell velocity of 1100 meters per second. He spotted a Striv 103B already coming in to try and attack. Now he's decided to go to this bush because then he can spot most of the enemy team. But the problem with the Steps game is that half the enemy go one direction, half the go the other way, and it's very difficult to get any spotting. Unless, of course, you're very lucky you get up the groove before they disperse. Well, he's already spotted a few of the enemy, and he's picked up 744. It's about to go over 1,000. 983 at the moment. That's it, he's over 1,000 now. Now, of course, he won't fire whilst he's spotting, because, of course, firing would actually give away his position to the enemy. So he's just going to sit there and watch these enemy tanks with his considerable view range, 400-meter view range, and then he's going to keep them in sight so his teammates can get the shots on them. Now he can only cover the south route, and yes, that T110E5 is going to get a bit closer, I think. He's got to watch out. If the guy gets too close within 50 meters, we're going to have to decamp and get out of here quick. And he's decided, yeah, I'm going to decamp. So he's managed to get away from that spot. And a good job this tank will do 68 kilometers an hour, because it means that he can maneuver and get away. But not all Manticores do that, especially if there's Arty in the game, because an Arty shell placed in the right place will slow one of these down enough that the enemy won't be able to take you out. So you have to be careful. Well, he's still spotting the enemy. He's managed to creep up from a different angle. Oh, look at that, Wizzy 120. Now, he, again, very much like to shoot, but he won't, because he's picking up spotting. Now, to just under 2k, or 1,700. He's been spotted again. Quicker to drive forward than it is to go in reverse. He fires his gun. But the thing about the Manticore is it doesn't have a whole lot of ammunition. Right, you only get 20 rounds in total, and it takes a while to load the shell. 13.42 by the book, and he's got 12.79. So firing a shell almost straight back is kind of hope that it will hit something, distract the enemy long enough that he can escape. Yes, he did get seen, and ooh, he's active spotting. Oh! Well, he took out the Shrek. I know that other people call it Shush PTK or something else, which is rude words. But no, I like calling it the Shrek, actually. It's a nice and friendly term. And it is kind of an ugly tank destroyer. Well, he's doing a fantastic job, because he is keeping a lot of enemy tanks in sight. Oh! He actually used that wreck to bounce off it and cut the corner. I'm sure he turned faster simply because he used it as a bouncing board or a springboard. Well, he's knocked the tree down. The T10 didn't seem to notice. Oh, and he's using the bush mechanic now to get some shells directly into the enemy. T10's a one-shot. We might decide to use a spare shell and take that guy out. Use the bush mechanic again. Yes, he can do it. Oh, he hit him in the tracks. How unlucky can you get? Okay, you'll get this one right. No, he doesn't. He's doing this to prove me wrong, isn't he? Yeah, I'm very fallible. Okay, so he's going to go up on the hill and spot them from there. And then he deliberately not go up on the hill. No, he actually has gone up on the hill. And he's spotting for the team now because the enemy is actually defending their base. They're in dire trouble. And he gets another kill. IS-3 goes down with a shell right up his jacksie. Lovely one. That was aimed for the engine bay, actually. Well, he fired quickly on the DZT and got 419, which is a high roll. The T10's right up the other end of the map now. No chance of getting him. But he does get the rear of that Bosch again. So I think he held them up long enough that the rest of the team could capitalize on it. And now they've got the enemy cornered in the northeast corner of the map. Okay, there's a T100LT in play. And I think he's going to try and sneak up on that guy. Although he might have the bush, the commander's vision system. And we did get spotted, yes. Ow! Thought that might happen. But he's getting very close to the enemy and the Borsig's gone down. He's now up to 5,000 spotting. I'm surprised the T100 isn't trying to come down this way and do more damage. And he takes out the Bosch B for his third kill. Come on, somebody, platoon. Well, we still haven't loaded. Can we take out this guy with one shot? I think so. But we didn't. He's going to have to run. And he's running right into the lion's den. Okay, he's going to fire on the move. He's leading the T100 back where he came from. Up over the right. Ooh! Dodged a shell there. He's drawing the enemy onto the Shrek. And T100 said, no thank you, I'm not going to do that. And now we've got their Arty in sight as well. There's only two left, the T100LT and the M53, M55. Oh, he tracks him! And, well, he got the damage assist there as well. And that's the end of the game. It's a victory. Well done to Sepp von Awa. He got his first ace tanker in that game. Congratulations. When you get the scrolls underneath the M, that's the first time you did it. So, well, he's broken his duck now on the ace tanker. He got a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. He did far more than that. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. And he got a patrol duty for being the only tank spotting 6 enemy vehicles whilst they were damaged. His win rate from that one, 5,646, which is super unicum and a bit more. And if we look at the team score, we can see he didn't get the highest damage, but he did help a lot of damage on the enemy. The Shrek on our team got 4,576 hit points. Second highest actually went to the DZT-159 on the enemy team with 3,490. And the third highest damage was the Object 704 with 3,383. We can see here Sepp managed to get 2,851, which is third on his own team. But overall, it's not, because there are 2 members of the enemy team who actually managed to get better than he did as well. So he's actually in 5th place when it comes to damage. When it came to kills, though, he's right at the top because he shares the top position with the Shrek and with the 60 TP as well. The 60 TP picked up the steel wall. The Shrek got the high caliber and a Confederate. So, yes, so both of them did very well indeed. When it came to base XP, we can see the top scorer was, yes, Sepp, because of all that spotting. Really did help. 1,284 went to him. 1,200 went to the Shrek. 972 went to the AP AMX30, the prototype AMX30. So only 2 players managed to get over 1,000, and Sepp was the top player. He fired 11 shots in the game. Well, you only carry 20, so just over half his ammunition. 10 direct hits on the enemy, 8 penetrating shots, 2,851 hit points, of which 1,437 were at more than 300 meters. The shot that actually didn't penetrate, is that the one? No, actually he had 2 shots that didn't pen. One of those actually hit the tracks. You remember on the T10, he expected that one to go through. It didn't, so he actually tracked the guy, so well, not tracked, but hit the tracks. So I think there was just one shell that didn't go where he expected it to go. He actually also did 1,437 hit points at a distance of 300 meters or more. Remember, this is actually a spotter, not a sniper as such, but it does have that 105mm gun. It is fairly accurate, so even at long range, it can be used to take out enemy tanks, and he was taking or putting shots into that Porsche every time the guy turned up, and then he finally got the guy in the end. 3 hits received from the enemy, all 3 penetrated. The armor on this tank is ridiculously thin. In fact, the front of the turret is the strongest armor with only 80mm, 40 on the sides, 30 at the rear, and on the hull it's only 50mm at the front, 30 on the sides, 25 at the rear. So very thin, but thicker than most light tanks. But that's actually, it's thinner on overall to actually, or lighter to actually enable it to go faster. He actually spotted 6 enemy vehicles, so missed out on that spotter, of course. 6 enemy vehicles were damaged, 3 were killed, 5,655 hit points of spotting assist. So basically it's 8k, or over 8k combined, well over 8k, yes. And on a premium count, he actually made a profit of 56,377 credits profit. And he got 7 bonds. And he got 9,630 experience points because it was a ×5 day. So congratulations on breaking your duck on the Manticore. I presume that there's going to be a lot more battles like that, where you get absolutely massive scores with ace tankers on them, and then pick up the third one that we're missing there, which of course is the Scout Medal. And of course, remember, you're in competition with Baseman from Hell because he's a light tank expert as well. And he seems to have a lot of fun with his Manticore. So I don't think it'll be long before you're competing with him to get the best Manticore result. If you enjoyed that video, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.